Hello and welcome to the 2021 Styrian GP analysis for Lance Stroll. Today we'll be having a quick overview and summary of the race, digging into Lance's lap times and looking at the teammate battle and his holding off of Alonso at the end of the race. So Lance starting P9, ending P8, it's a relatively good performance. 14th quickest lap time, second quickest pit stop time through the pit lane, winning the teammate battle. Let's have a look at the positives. That teammate battle, obviously very important, but great job against compared to Vettel this weekend. Excellent qualifying pace, making it through to Q3 for the first time in a while for Aston Martin, and seemed to do a much better job on the tyre degradation compared to Vettel, which we'll dig into a little bit later in the video. Looking at the negatives, only one here is really the race pace. Didn't have the world's best pace in the actual race, but in the end, finishing P8, I think that was a pretty good outcome for Aston Martin, especially compared to some of the previous results for Lance. Looking at strategy here, was able to keep those soft tyres going a lot longer and ended up actually pitting one lap after Vettel, despite Vettel being on the mediums. So great job from Lance there on the tyre degradation. And then again on the hard tyres, we'll have a dig in, but you can see Vettel's pace dropped off, whereas Lance didn't have that same drop off in pace. Looking at the lap times here throughout the race, you can see relatively consistent in the DRS train for that first stint. And then as you go onto those hard tyres a bit quick, you can see a few blips through the race, and that's just related to blue flags and letting the race leaders go through. But on the whole, very consistent performance for Lance across the race. Now, diving into that all-important teammate battle. You can see gaining about a 7.5-second lead on Vettel, but then Vettel closing that up a little bit as the DRS train builds. And then you can see here just periods where both of them were pretty much matching each other on pace, both on the hard tyres here, remember? And then those blips in and out really just related to blue flags and DRS train as well, just getting caught up in some of the traffic there. But those last 5 laps, you can see Vettel lost quite a bit of time there with his battle with Raikkonen and Ricciardo and Bottas getting past Vettel. But Stroll ended up about 9 seconds ahead. And the key battle I've picked here for Stroll was the gap to Alonso. So Stroll's ahead if the line's down the bottom, which it is the entire race. But it just goes to show how close Alonso and Stroll was the entire race. Alonso almost within 2 seconds every single lap, apart from a few, 1 or 2 there in the pit stops. And you can see just how close Alonso got right at the end there. But credit to Stroll, was able to hold off Alonso and pick up that P8. So great outcome for Stroll, I think, on the scheme of things. Relatively good race weekend. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more and get notified, press the subscribe. Any comments, post them down. I'd love to discuss how the race went for Lance Stroll. Otherwise, I'll see you all next week. Thank you.